Performing live.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you're listening to this, or if you're listening to this live on Live 365
Hello,
/ Hawk
you
Radio.
One devoted fan.
Yeah, we appreciate you if you're listening. But most of y'all are probably listening on the YouTube. Which
we
is
still get
Hawk
views
TV.
on there?
Yeah, we get a couple views here and there. You know, I like to think so. I haven't checked it in a minute, and Sam hasn't put up any of our episodes in the last few weeks. But
Well,
we still have
what episodes in the last few weeks?
Well, we have like the 2-3 shows on the radio transfer she hasn't. Anyways,
okay.
this is the weekly roundup.
Is that a shot fired across her bow?
No, she's gonna do
Shot
it today.
across the bow.
No. Sam is great. Anyways, this is the weekly roundup, the greatest show for your eardrums, giving you the latest and greatest news. I'm one of your hosts, Vince Vibes, giving you Vibing with Vince.
Dustin with Showbiz Spotlight.
And our other two guys aren't here anymore.
They're gone.
This show's pretty much dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we keep it alive in spirit.
How many funerals do I have to go to this summer? I mean, my God. Now I'm
feel for
burying the
you.
show.
May Dustin's dad rest in peace.
Oh, that got too real. They didn't know that part.
Oh.
I could have went to a bird's funeral for all they knew. It's true.
Yeah. Anyways. Well, I've gotten pretty personal about my dad on here. I've had a couple rants about...
What if he hears? See, you can't wind him up.
I don't care about my meth head father.
You still need that money. My dad didn't give me any money, but you can still get money out of yours.
Anyways.
Fix it now while you can, because once they're gone, you'll never see money.
This is turned
That's what
already.
I learned.
We have a great episode today, like we always do. Today on Vibing with Vince, we're going to be talking about... again, UFC's been taking the show. There hasn't been a lot of off-season news.
You're playing footsie with me under the table for those who didn't, who weren't have a camera under the table.
I
yes.
accidentally tapped you.
Okay, a little love tap.
Yep. You know.
Is it a hate tap?
There's more for later. And UFC's been taking the show lately in the sports industry. And on Saturday, the much anticipated return of Conor McGregor.
Isn't he running for president of Ireland?
I think everybody shut him down because everyone thinks he's a loony bin in Ireland. Especially especially after that case where he was found live. Well, anyways, we'll talk more about this.
Don't believe everything you read.
With Vince. What do you got?
Well, I watched a pick, an Elon pick, Citizen Vigilante, and
Not Obsession?
Huh?
You haven't watched Obsession?
I haven't seen Obsession.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. I watched the first 20 minutes, but the movie screen was like this. And someone messed up the projector, and we literally went and got a refund.
Were you at the Tampa Theater? Because that's a famously haunted projector room.
No, we were at AMC West Shore 14 at the West Shore Mall. Have you ever been?
I haven't. Which showing was it?
It was matinee.
Which day?
It was 2 weeks ago.
All right, you hear that, guys? Whoever was working the projector, the matinee at that location
I
2 weeks
will
ago,
find
fire them.
you. And when I find you, it's gonna be
when you mess with one of us, you don't just mess with one of us. You mess with the weekly Roundup Nation.
Yeah.
And we are not a force to be trifled with.
Yeah, don't trifle with us.
We might send a Citizen Vigilante or more. You never know. Was it a good movie or was it more ideological slop? We'll see.
I'm excited. Mr. BS, what do you got today? Well, Mr. BS is again not here.
You know, did we ever see him again after that
Final episode?
No, after the he got fooled by the April Fool's news. Was that the last segment?
Oh my God.
He rage quit.
Oh my God, I think that was the last show. No, the April Fool's segment wasn't the last show. It was... What else? It was something else he raged about on the last episode.
Man. See, not everybody can handle the weekly rage bait.
Well, yeah.
That's what it should be called.
I try to handle it well, But Anthony, what do you got? You see, you got the cameras out? No.
GTA 6.
Anthony's again not here.
He's not here either.
But Sam actually just showed me a story about some major Xbox layoffs and some companies that are getting slashed from Xbox.
Well, not to gloss over the video game segment that we may gloss over later, but this, speaking of Xbox, did you hear that they're talking about putting Activision in charge of Halo going forward?
Yes.
Madness.
Well, we can talk about it more on Game Guru or Game Temple if we get to it. But basically, they want to pour more money into Activision, Bethesda, and a few other companies that they own.
I like the idea of putting money into Bethesda. I think they probably have enough anyway, but they clearly always need more money. That's always the problem.
Scrolls 6?
When?
Please? It's never coming out.
It'll come out before the new Fallout.
I'm never coming out.
That's just Todd Howard hiding in.
Todd Howard.
It's Todd Howard hiding in a closed GameStop.
You know,
16 times the disappointment.
The local GameStop around my old house is now a Wingstop.
The world is healing.
The world is healing.
The world is finally healing. I like that.
You know, when we come back, it'll be vibing with Vince. But first, we're California dreaming with the Mama and Papas. And we're back with vibing with Vince.
I don't know about you. I'm over here Florida dreaming. I almost took a nap.
And again, not talking about football. You know, usually we talk about football. And, you know, we actually got a little surprise with the World Cup. But we'll talk about the World Cup when we talk about this other item that we got here. Yeah.
Let's talk about real football for a minute. When's the draft? I think it's soon, isn't it?
We are the real draft.
Right,
already
the real
happened.
draft. It already happened.
Yeah.
When's our draft?
When's our fantasy draft? That's a good.
Gotta be next month, right?
question.
August.
Probably August. Yeah, beginning of August. And we should probably maybe do it even into July.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, but you know, UFC 329 is happening this Saturday. I'm actually hosting a watch party for UFC 329.
Stream it live on Twitch.
You can watch it live on Paramount Plus.
No, your watch party.
Oh.
Yeah, get the fans
watching.
Yeah. The commentary.
It's like a Mystery Science Theater 3000. Have it behind us, turn the lights off, make us a silhouette.
Yes, do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll call ourselves the weekly UFC 3000.
Well, no, we just steal Joe Rogan's thing entirely. UFC watch part. What are those UFC watch shows? UFC commentary shows always have Brendan Schaub and those other guys. It's always the same thing, and he names it the same thing. Like UFC companion show. Yeah. Weekly Roundup UFC companion show.
They have like Jorge Masvidal on it now and stuff. It's pretty cool.
On the UFC companion show?
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it when Eddie Bravo was on there. He was
Dustin
always funny.
Poirier was on. Well, we can't really talk about Dustin Poirier now. He kind of got into some trouble with the law.
Well, that's what we do.
And said the N-word to a cop and got caught on cam. Anyways.
Anyway.
UFC 329. Saturday, July 11th is going to the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The big name or the big return is the return of the Mac. The Mac.
That's what I was gonna say.
Is back. It's been 5 years since Conor McGregor has stepped into the octagon.
I think that leg finally healed.
Yeah, so the last time he stepped into the octagon was with Dustin Poirier. Speaking of Dustin Poirier, where he stepped back and his leg
it looked like a snapped
right in two.
Yeah.
And then he proceeded to hurl insults at Dustin Poirier the whole time. The
Irish are fiery people, and you can't fault them for that.
Now he's 37, and formal double champ. You know, he beat Eddie Alvarez for the belt, and he also beat Jose Aldo, the legendary 12-second knockout. He's going against a pretty good opponent, Max Holloway. You know, Max Holloway was never a full champion. He was always, I think, an interim champion. He He just lost to Charles Oliveira, but Max Holloway and Conor McGregor both fought at the beginnings of each of their careers, and Conor McGregor came out with the victory there.
Now, is this other gentleman a senior citizen as well?
This other gentleman, that's a great question.
Now, while you're looking that up, I think if this return doesn't go well, it would be a good time for Conor to consider boxing Jake Paul.
Why Jake Paul?
Because he likes to fight old men that can't
Well,
compete in their sports
Max
anymore.
Holloway is only 34, so he was 21 when he faced McGregor first, so he was very young.
34, yeah, 34 is still very young. I mean, that's practically a high school graduate.
Yeah, or a college graduate.
Well, yeah, practically.
Practically.
You know what's interesting, actually? Speaking of that, is I'm 33, as the fans of the show will know.
Right.
I'm getting a degree this year. So you know what that means? I'm getting a degree in my 33rd year. My 33rd degree. It's the Freemasons, dude.
Oh
I've done this every year. I'm at my 33rd degree now.
You know, there's a couple UFC fighters that are in that Freemason cult. Sean Strickland called out Khalil Roundtree for being in it.
Really?
Yeah.
A friend of mine told me that the Freemasons only let white people in.
No, Khalil Roundtree is famously black.
Famously? That's what he's known for.
But, so the original fight was at 145 when, which is the featherweight division, if y'all don't know, when McGregor and Holloway fought. But now they're fighting at 170 at welterweight, which is 2 weight classes above.
20-some years worth of beers.
You know it. You know, the Mac looks kind of buff. He looks pretty ready to go.
You know why? He's been cultivating mass.
Yep. Looks like he's off the nose candy. You know. So
hate to see it.
But if Conor McGregor shows up, it's gonna be an amazing fight. There's some people saying that he's not even gonna show and he's gonna dip out. But I think he'll show. He'll get the paycheck and everything.
Yeah.
There's a great card underneath that fight, obviously. You have Paddy Pimblett, legendary cage warriors, going against Benoit Saint Denis, French warrior, knockout artist.
Isn't that an oxymoron?
What?
French warrior.
Anyways, you got Corey Sandhagen going against Mario Batista. You got Brandon Royval going against Loner Kavanaugh. King Green going against Terrence McKinney. Somebody's going to get knocked out there. They're both throwers, both strikers. And surprisingly, this is something I want to bring up. 2 fights that are on the prelim card, which is like the card that's free before the actual pay-per-view.
Oh, okay.
Has 2 really, really good fights. You got Robert Whittaker, which is a former middleweight champion, going against Nikola Krylov in light heavyweight, so he's moving up to light heavyweight. So you would think that'd be a bigger deal. And you got Gable Stevenson making his UFC debut. If you don't know who Gable Stevenson is, he's a gold medalist in wrestling, and he's been personally trained by John Jones. So,
okay. Those must have been some crazy nights.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of hype behind him. He did a couple years in WWE too, and so like he's got hype and he's got some fame around him. So that's gonna be a very interesting fight there. On the prelims, Tracy Cortez is also on the prelims against Wong Kong. That's her real name. Yes.
Oh, wait, is that who's that girl I like? Dr. Sleep?
Dr. Sleep?
Is it, they call her Dr. Sleep? She's a doctor, but she like knocks people out in the UFC. She's like tiny. She's got the glasses.
Oh my god.
You know who I mean, right?
Yeah.
I like her.
Shi Ming. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's see if Shi Ming is still fighting. Good question.
Not to be confused with the film Doctor Sleep, which is a kind of underwhelming follow-up to The Shining.
Last time she fought was in August 2025.
Wah, wah, wah. Well, that's good. Her private practice is probably taking off.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't have time for these shenanigans.
You know, you also have undefeated Basharat on the card, and you got also Cody Garbrandt on the prelim. So you got like big names throughout the whole night. So it's going to be a really, really big deal. I'm personally excited for it. Will this be a better card than UFC Freedom 250? I don't know. Freedom 250, even given the political circumstances, was probably one of the greatest cards in UFC history.
Love to hear it.
You know, like every fight ended in a knockout, as we all know, and yeah, I'm very excited about this event. Yeah, what do you think?
Frankly, I think that these names maybe are generated in a random number generator. I don't know. I mean, Patty Pimblett,
You don't
undefeated Ashgram. These sound like background characters in a Street Fighter game.
You don't know who Patty Pimblett is?
I don't. I know who Conor McGregor is because of the whiskey, I think. And he was kind of in the zeitgeist when I was like a jit, so I kind of know who he is.
Hold on, Patty Pimblett's. He's like.
If you can't see him at home, that guy right there is that they picked the right name. That's Patty Pimblett right there.
He talks very British.
He looks like and I don't want to insult this guy in case when he hears, this is a popular show, but he has a very work the fields as a serf kind of face, right? Like he looks like he would be out there making bread for the Lord of Worcestershire or something.
Well, he's a very good UFC fighter.
Well, but if you weren't born into it, he couldn't have been a knight just because he's a good fighter. Would have had him work in the fields. Now that sounds crazy. This is is a sort of a English looking guy, I guess, an English guy. We all know they had serfs in the fields, right?
Mm-hmm.
We remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was pretty much my segment here. One here's Maneater. And now, Dustin, take it away.
And they're talking about a man-eater. I'd like to be a chip-eater here pretty soon. Little teaser. There might be some chips.
You keep teasing.
Well, that's what I do. Some people love it. Some people hate
teaser,
it. I do it, and then, who knows what'll happen, right? Just don't start love bombing me. It's going to get weird. Anyhow, what did I do with myself? Among other things, I did my job, right? I did my job, and I did my duty to this show, and I watched. And I did my duty. If you ask some people, I did my duty as an American citizen. And I watched. Oh, is that new?
I did the claps for you.
Yeah, no, is that new?
No.
No. Notice that one's never used.
Yeah, that one's
There's
never
any applause happening in here.
But now you actually did your duty, so
I did my duty
applause.
as an American.
I'll do it one more time just for you. All right.
So I watched Citizen Vigilante, just like Elon Musk said that I should. Starring friend of the show, Army Hammer. Now, a friend of the show because he is a cannibal. That's why we like Army Hammer. He ate somebody, and he just kind of admits it. We like that. Not the other stuff. We're not endorsing everything Army Hammer ever did, but we'll endorse the cannibalism because he did it and he talked about it.
Friend of the show for me.
Well, that's fine.
Friend of Dustin.
Well, I don't know him personally. He's a friend. He's a friend of the show.
No.
Noted cannibal, friend of the show, Army Hammer, stars in a new movie directed by. Maybe you can help me out with this because I know who this guy is, but I'm horrible at pronouncing people's names. You might have heard of him. UV Ball. Have you heard of this guy? He's the director. He directed the Far Cry movie. If you ever saw the Far Cry movie.
No, I didn't.
They made one.
What?
Yeah.
Was it based off of 3?
Based off of 1.
What the?
Yeah. Yeah. No, he's not. I think he also.
The worst one?
I actually liked 1.
2 is the worst one.
That's the one where you're a mercenary in Africa. I like that one too. One is the guy in the Hawaiian shirt and he crashed on that island.
No,
and turned him into
that's
a
the
mutant.
worst one.
You don't
I
like
didn't like that one. I
one?
do not like.
Did you play the
one.
console or the PC version?
The Xbox.
Oh, I
one.
liked that one.
What?
I liked when you became like a monster and you could slash people with your claws. I thought it was neat.
It's too much. I don't know.
One of the first like open worlds that well, it wasn't really an open world, but one of the first kind of games that I played that was like kind of like a big sandbox all the time. You run around the island. I always thought they were nice. But anyways, yeah, he made that. I think he made the Blood Rain movie too.
I liked the Mercenary.
I like two. Yeah, I'm always out there looking for those diamonds.
Yeah.
Bad
But 3
ending
is
in 2.
special. 3 is the special one for me.
You know, I like 3, but that is kind of when it started becoming the game that it is now a little bit. You know, they just kind of kept reprinting 3, I think.
But it could exactly, yeah, because 4 was exactly the same thing.
Right.
5 had a little bit of different stuff, you know, with the whole cult aspect.
Right, you're in America, which is like a neat sort of change for that.
Yeah.
The new one has Gustavo Fring.
Yeah, that one I could not finish.
Heard it was terrible.
I got like a third of it in. I was just like, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, well,
and then they did the Avatar game that was basically just Far Cry 7.
Any good?
I heard it was good, but it's just the same thing, but with blue people.
Right. And then, you know, they only made one good Avatar game. Well, they made 2 Avatar games, but the good one was the one they made before.
360 on 360.
Because
yeah.
you never had to betray humanity. You could be a Marine the whole time.
You could be a Marine.
That was so sick.
There was 2 paths. It was a good game.
I think I maybe played the Alien Path once. I played that game probably half a dozen times. Anyway, though. Uwe Ball, you know, friend of the show, directed
Army Hammer.
Yeah, directed friend of the show, Army Hammer, noted cannibal, in Citizen Vigilante. Now, this is a film that attempts to draw attention to a current situation that's happening in Europe, right? And that is, of course, the situation where they have people coming from distant lands, right, and not really maybe assimilating into the society the way that people would like, and there's a lot of crimes that take place, right? That's kind of the premise.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Armie Hammer is an American citizen. He's in this unnamed European country. It might have been Germany. I don't know though. Some European country. He's in this country for like some just plot contrivance reason. He didn't move there. He's not from there. He's just an American military veteran that's in this country, and he takes it upon himself. I'm gonna start killing all these migrants that are doing crime.
What the?
And to be fair, a lot of bad crimes are happening here, right? Starts off, woman walking down the street, guy comes by, cuts her throat, and walks away. These things happen. We see it on TV. So fair play. But really,
don't get that one on the soundboard.
You don't even have that one. And it requires that now.
I wish.
Anyway,
but we added this freaking 2-hour beat pack, whatever. Oh, what is that? That's not it. Oh, did we get rid of it? Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No. Many times have I heard this.
Why do we put this on?
I think I hear this when I sleep, because this sort of feels like the kind of thing that I just will wake up hearing. You know what I mean?
Why is that on our soundboard? Anyways, back to the movie.
Back to the movie. So he's out here, he's out here fighting crime, right? Basically, he spends a lot of the movie hunting down some adult men. I feel like a lot of teenage boys he hunts down, kills the majority of them, in search of justice, right? That's sort of the premise here. The people of the country, the people, the citizens of the country love him. They were going on the news. We love this vigilante. How can our government betray us like this? Right? Like all that stuff.
So they're in Sweden.
I'm just bad at accents. It could have been Sweden, though, actually. It very well could have been Sweden.
What was the name of this movie again?
Citizen Vigilante. Now, if you're going to look up Citizen Vigilante, do me a favor. When you look it up, go to the Rotten Tomatoes page.
Okay.
I've never seen a bigger disparity on Rotten Tomatoes in my life.
I never use Rotten Tomatoes as something to base movies on.
I don't trust them typically because, I don't trust the audience.
Oh my god!
Is it still 6 to 97? 6% critic
to 94.
94% audience score, 7% critic score.
Wow.
Now, usually what this tells you is that there is a good movie hidden under something that the critics didn't like, right? That's usually what this means, but that's not really the case here. Now, I spoil a lot of movies, and so I'm gonna spoil this one too, because who cares? You don't even want to watch this. He's supposed to be, as the title says, citizen vigilante. He's supposed to be kind of a character that you're supposed to root for, right? Like Law-Abiding Citizen. If you saw that much better movie, that was very similar. During the course of the movie, I'm not gonna lie, I think he kills more Swedish cops than he does criminals. I mean, he's gunning them down in hallways. One time, just to be like extra like of a bad sport, he left a firebomb for the cops to trip so they would burn alive. I mean, this guy's a menace. Finally, and meanwhile, the public still loves him.
Well, you can't, you gotta kind of do that a little bit so like you don't encourage vigilantism in the real world,
Well,
it's kind of like Scarface, you gotta show the good side, but then you ultimately gotta, like, if he won at the end, like, that movie is for nothing. Like, the whole point is to show that kind of life leads to death.
Well, so that's an interesting point you made, and we'll circle back to that.
Okay.
So killing cops by the thousands, killing teenagers, beloved by the people. Finally, he finds this last teenager, right? He hunts this guy down. Kid's probably 15. I don't know. Finds him at his parents' house. This guy, I can't go into the nature of crimes he committed on here, but him and a group of friends, they did something to a little girl they found at school, right?
Oh,
I think she was like just a little bit younger than him.
Orange style?
Huh?
Clockwork Orange style?
Pretty much, yeah. And so this guy's out for revenge, right? So he gets the kid, and wow. And he has the kid call his other friends over, and then when the other friends get there, now when he gets to the house, right, it's the kid, the perpetrator, his mom, his dad, his teenage sister, okay? He's got them all sitting there on the couch, has the guy invite his friends over, kills the perpetrators, kills the mom, kills the dad, kills the teenage sister. So at this point, I can't help but think he is more of a menace even than the people he's hunting down. And the movie just kind of ends. It doesn't end with him getting caught. It doesn't end with any kind of exploration of his character, or if he's conflicted, or if the audience, or if the people, the civilians, if they're conflicted on him. It really just ends with him making like a little inspirational message, like, you better not push anybody else to doing this.
I'm going to say this on air, but because, this is literally what the girl is labeled. But in the cast and crew, the girl who you said, got Clockwork Orange is literally called Raped Girl. She doesn't even have a name in the credits.
Right.
That's ridiculous to me. You can't even name your character.
Couldn't have called her Svedka or something?
Right. Like, come on.
Yeah. Well, that's the depth. That's the depth that this film really reaches to. Now, I said off air, if you've ever seen Law-Abiding Citizen with Gerard Butler, have you seen it?
Yes.
So did you like it? Well, he's making a face. Maybe he didn't like it. I actually liked it quite a bit. I thought it was good. He did a lot of clever stuff. You know what I mean? I thought it was a pretty good movie. This movie was like if you showed a film student Law-Abiding Citizen once and said, go make this, with none of the tact and none of the skill in order to make a movie. And at the beginning I said ideological slop, right? Is that what this is? Well, longtime listeners of the show will know. Honestly, ideologically, this is a pretty conservative thing. This is speaking my language, and I'm gonna critique it just as sharply as I do when the left tries to push propaganda down my throat in a movie. I call it out. But you know what? When the right tries to push propaganda down my throat, whether I believe in it or not in a movie, I'm gonna call that out too, because it's a movie first, and it's a propaganda piece last if you want to be it at all. It's not that hard to make a good story and have a conservative message in it if it's just like a theme and you're just showing things the way that you believe they are. But you can't make the whole movie look like something that Ben Shapiro wrote and then be like, oh, wow, why does anybody want to watch my movie? It's because it's ideological slop, which is what this is. And I'm going to give it one bag of popcorn and a DVD copy of Law-Abiding Citizen that you can watch if you're ever tempted to do this.
Yeah, some of these reviews are pretty interesting.
Are you reading the positive ones or the negative ones?
Negative ones.
Okay. I thought it was interesting to read the positive audience reviews, because many of them say, not a great movie, but I like the message, is the theme. So Even they know it's bad.
Oh, now I'm really good at reuse. This is kind of scary.
No, I don't remember what the exact situation was with a friend of the show, Army Hammer, when he ate somebody. But he did eat somebody, didn't he? Can we dig into that? Jamie, who did Army Hammer eat?
He's not a friend of the show. He cannot. I mean, he did a good portrayal in The Social Network. But that's pretty much it.
Wait, was he one of the Winklevosses?
The Winklevosses? No, he was
If you're gonna look him up, just look up who he ate. That's what I want to know.
No, I don't care about who he ate.
Well,
you look
too bad, because now the audience cares, and you're looking up The Social Network.
He was the Winklevoss.
Ah, he was. Was he both?
He was both.
Ew.
It was a double roll.
Did Army Hammer eat? I don't know. Let's look this up.
Army Hammer, man.
Army Douglas Hammer.
Army Hammer was the Lone Ranger that killed his career. Do you remember that?
Was that the one with
Johnny Depp?
With Johnny Depp.
He played a Indian.
Right. Who else was in that? There was a girl in that. It must have been Helena Bonham Carter. What am I saying? There was a girl in it. It's a Johnny Depp movie.
Yeah. It was Helena Carter.
Oh, hold on. Maybe not friend of the show. He only had cannibalistic fantasies.
That's kind of weird.
Well, if he would have actually done it and said it with his chest, like, I'm one of the Hollywood elites, and I do eat people. It would have been a friend of the show, but now he's just some guy who talks. You know who is a Hollywood elite that ate somebody? You remember Anne Heche? Remember actress Anne Heche? Ellen ate her on the island. That's what everybody says. So remember, Anne Heche disappeared. She's dead. Ellen looks like she has the Kuru now.
I have a fun fact for you about Army Hammer. It's kind of, from my nerd side when I was growing up. But Army Hammer was originally going to be the Batman and the DC universe that got canned in the 2000s because the movies were terrible. And the Justice League movie that Batman was going to be first introduced in was going to be directed by George Miller, which George Miller famously is the Mad Max director.
Oh, wait, the old ones or the new ones?
The old ones, the OG ones.
Okay. What do you think about those?
He did the new ones, too. He did them all.
Oh, he did them all.
He did them all, actually.
Good movies. I like those.
He did Mad Max. He did every single Mad Max.
Oh.
So all of them are his.
Wow, they're artistically very different, the old ones and the new ones. I'm surprised it's the same guy.
They're the same exact dude.
Do you think...
he did Happy Feet, too.
Ah, wow, all over the place. Do you think Max in the not Furiosa, but the one before? You think that was the little feral kid that didn't talk from the other Mad Max movie? Somebody put together a pretty good case for that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I actually really liked Furiosa. I think Furiosa made Mad Max Fury Road a better movie because Mad Max Fury Road on its own is a good movie.
Yeah.
But with knowing the extra backstory from Furiosa, I think just adds so much more to Fury Road, and it makes it so much better, in my opinion.
I mean, I agree. Good movies. I like both of them.
Yeah.
They do some goofy stuff. They got Chris Hemsworth on a chariot of motorcycles.
I know. It's a crazy movie.
It's a crazy movie.
I saw it in theaters, actually.
That seems like it would be a good IMAX movie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That's why we went to go see it in IMAX.
What do? They opened those water, right? They opened a dam with a bunch of water around that scene. Just imagine the water coming out of the screen.
See, this IMAX doesn't have the 4DX in the West Shore one. I think one of
shots
the
fired again at this theater.
One of the AMC veterans just added the Screen X thing where it has the screens on the side in the middle. It's like 3 giant screens.
Oh, 3 giant screens.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So it's like,
when do we get Smell-O-Vision?
Around
I feel like I came and went, actually.
Disney had like a couple attractions where it was like you go in and it's like a theater and it was like 4D and you could smell it and like they had Shrek 4D for a little while.
That's the last movie I want to smell.
Yeah.
Shrek?
Yeah.
Doesn't he kill Tinkerbell just from his stench?
That was Universal, but yeah.
Okay.
Get mud sprayed on you.
Not the mud hot tub scene.
When they did Halloween Horror Nights for Terrifier, they literally you could either go through a path that didn't soak you in blood, or you could go through a path that soaked you in blood. And
Okay.
you could be like, in Terrifier's like.
I gotta go
layer.
with the non-blood path.
Me
I'll be honest.
too.
I don't want to be doused in blood.
The only way it'd be doused in blood if it was the
I
last.
was pulling an army hammer.
Well, if it was the last one we were doing. That
Oh,
night.
right. Yeah. Or that. Yeah.
I don't want to do Terrifier first, get covered in blood, and then have to
go to the Tinkerbell spinning cups.
Right, yeah, exactly. Well,
Spins
it's Universal, so it'd be Despicable Me, Minion.
Oh,
Guru,
yeah. They
whatever.
probably also spin like cups.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're round,
But
angular,
circular. Did you give your rating?
one bag of popcorn.
One bag of popcorn.
And maybe while you're eating the popcorn, if you're a friend of Army Hammer, you can fantasize about eating some human jerky.
Yeah, there you go. When we come back, we have a little snack attack. Yeah.
Oh,
secret segment.
let's
because
go.
The two others aren't here. And then maybe we'll talk a little bit about the game temple. But maybe we'll leave that for Anthony later in the week.
Oh, is he coming later in the week?
Well, this Friday will be open, so I would hope so.
Wow. Okay, that's a special episode now.
And here's a Rocket Man. And we're back.
Hey, do you know where Balm, Florida is?
Balm, Florida.
Just balm, like a tiger balm, like BALM.
Balm of these.
Ooh, you can't say that on the air.
Well, that's why I beeped out.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. Anyways, we got Snack Attack.
Oh,
The newest
is it
segment
that
on our
time?
show because we don't have BS in.
We have nothing but.
Or BS or not, and we don't have the game temple. So we will just hold off for those two segments and just focus on Snack Attack. We got 12 minutes, so we're good on time.
Okay,
And
well that's plenty of time.
There's plenty of time. As many of you know, the World Cup has been going on, and
yeah, explain what that is for Americans.
well, the USA is still alive and playing today.
We don't care.
Well, it's cool a little bit, but yeah, I really don't care about
Oh, it's not a real sport.
football.
Or
soccer.
Nope, soccer. It's soccer or nothing.
World Cup.
I'm swaying my arms, but I don't know what.
That's the Speed song, Chronically Online.
Oh,
you know who Speed is?
The streamer kid?
Yeah,
Is he the one that
yeah.
jumped over the car?
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I did
Yeah.
see that.
But anyways,
What do we got today?
we got, Argentina is still alive.
Love Argentina, friend of the
they're-
show.
They have, Messi, of course, legend. And because Argentina is still alive, they got this
The real question is who is
awesome-
still alive in Argentina?
Well, a lot of people. They have this awesome, interesting chip that we're going to try. And we might have another one for you next week, too. But this one is Argentinian steak.
No, that's supposed to be a good cut of steak.
Now, if you hear this ASMR, crinkling of the bag, Last time we did that with our Little Caesars Mountain Dew.
Oh, right. That was interesting.
That was a
bit piney, I think.
yeah. We still here, just sitting there. Actually, we left it.
Oh, yeah,
look
nice.
at
Well,
that.
maybe I'll wash this down.
Awesome.
So this is a Lay's style potato chip.
Right. They have 3 flavors out.
Grabbing a sniff of it here. It smells. I smell potato.
Smells potato. You smell snake?
Maybe a hint of steak seasoning. Right now, I'm gonna.
We're now
I'm
like
going in.
snack experts. We've labeled ourselves as snack experts. I think we could work for Sport or any other food company. Food Network.
Now this is an interesting potato chip because this is actually I lied. This isn't really a Lay's style potato chip. This is more of a kettle chip. So I'm gonna take a bite of this.
It is more of a kettle chip. Well, this one's not. This one's more of a Lay's chip. Oh my god.
I'm happily surprised by this chip, right?
Oh my god. Here, bro.
Bro, this is really good. So the first thing I'm noticing is it doesn't exactly taste like meat, obviously, but there's a certain seasoning on here that does evoke a steak. It has to be so this isn't cilantro. What is
I
this,
think
like
I'm
a
gonna be
basil?
an Argentina fan for the rest of the World Cup. You know, go Messi, go Messi.
Well, this is gonna get messy. We're chomping a bunch of chips in here.
Yes, we are, but we're good about it.
It's very good. But who cares?
The
if it's
one
good?
I just had, these are like straight steak. Like actually.
Oh really? Was it extra seasoned?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think I see seasoned one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Really good. Like.
So, what is this? Does it tell me what this is? What the additives? Not the additives, but like, what is this green stuff that I see on the steak? Is it parsley? I couldn't say. Definitely the number one, the primary flavor here is still potato chip, obviously, but the seasoning does have a certain quality.
I think it does taste like steak, to be honest.
And I'll tell you what it tastes like. It tastes like the best novelty chip that I've had probably in the Big 2-6. At least.
Ever, though?
No.
What about ever? What's your best novelty chip of all time? Like a limited time chip is gone.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the ones I like kind of come back, like the spicy Doritos. You know what I mean? Those kind of circle around.
I have one for you.
Go ahead.
Doritos loaded buffalo wing.
I don't think I had that. Is that good?
It was amazing, bro.
No.
I mean, like they covered it in flavoring. Like you could see the cancer on the chip. It was amazing.
That's what I like. I want to get it myself soon.
Like, I wish it was still around. I think he's gone.
I hate it when they do that. They'll invent something. They'll catch lightning in a bottle.
Nope.
Then they'll throw the bottle away.
They were so good. Like, if you love buffalo wing flavor, like you would have loved it, bro.
I'll tell you what. I love this. I love this chip. I'm giving this. I'm going to give this. What do we do? We do stars or bags of chips or how?
Well, we do bags of chips. I would buy 8 bags out of 10 bags of chips.
Give it an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna go 9 at least. I don't like to give 10s because I don't like to give a perfect score because that means there's no room for improvement. But I'm gonna go to a 9.5. I mean, this is about as good as I can give it credit for. I need a whole bag of this.
Yeah, I think we will eat this whole bag. But
I'm sure.
This is really good. You know, like I said, there's 2 other flavors that have come out because of this World Cup.
Oh yeah.
And we actually have another one that we're saving for next week. Keep you on your toes if you're interested.
Now, obviously, you know and I know what that one is. But what's the other one? Because we're not giving anything away because we don't have it anyway.
I think it's Brazilian garlic or something like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
You'll notice all the good ones they're coming from South America. There's no Norwegian herring.
Yeah, Brazilian style garlic sauce. So
Okay.
actually, we gotta be on the lookout for that one too. Maybe do it on a future show.
Yeah, shout out to wherever you're getting these chips from.
7-Eleven on 7th.
7-Eleven on 7th, friend of the show.
Friend of the show has helped us out through many moments when maybe we should have been out when we were. And
the good old days.
The good old days, man. You know, this has pretty much been the weekly roundup with 2 out of the 4.
What do you think? You didn't describe the flavor. I tried to describe the flavor. It's hard. But as a listener, a couple guys said it was good. They need to understand. You know what I mean? How do we describe, like, what if you were a sommelier? Not a pirate, but a guy who drinks a lot of wine, right?
Man,
if you're a
I wanted to
sommelier,
be
how would
on
you
the
describe
boat
this?
with Tom Hanks, bro.
Somalian pirates, we.
What's that movie called?
Captain Phillips.
Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Anyways,
Oh my God! Should I take grog to Somalia?
I took the grog to Somalia.
That was insane. Yes. No, 'cause that's as good a place to end the show as any.
Well, I'm gonna try to explain the flavor. It tastes like if you took Montreal steak seasoning and put it on a chip and you eat it. You know, it tastes like steak seasoning, not like an actual steak. But in some moments, you get like hints of actual steak, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, it's good. So you would say, kind of a kettle chip mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Mostly potato, but with hints. No, but with a steak sauce finish. And now we're sommeliers.
That was what we did Roundup.
Potato yay, friend of the show.
Taking the grog to Somalia. I actually saw Yay, friend of the show.
You did?
Live, yeah.
Yeah, you showed me a video. It was pretty neat. I should have went there instead of, I think I was on some disaster date that night. I should have went to the show.
Should have took her to the show. Tickets.
Oh,
got real
God,
cheap.
no.
Anyways, goodbye, y'all.